Hey guys, this is John Ween, attorney and senior legal instructor with Blue to Gold Law Enforcement Training, coming to you today with another roadside chat. Now today's question is this: if an officer has a warrant to affix a GPS tracker to a vehicle, and that vehicle is on a residence's curtilage, does the officer need a separate search warrant in order to enter onto that curtilage and affix the GPS tracker to the vehicle? It's an interesting question. So first things first, let's talk about this, right? Curtilage. The first question that I want to ask is, are we certain the vehicle is on curtilage? United States versus Dunn is the United States Supreme Court case that gave us these four-factor analysis to determining whether real property, land, tierra firma is curtilage. And that four-factor analysis is, first off, is the physical earth, the property, is it adjacent to or proximate to, or does it abut the home? The second factor is the area enclosed? Have they put up a fence, a physical barrier that says me in here, you out there, increases that expectation of privacy? Third factor, what is the use to which the area is put? Is it those intimate activities associated with domestic life and the privacies of the home? And then finally, fourth, what affirmative proactive steps have they taken to keep out prying eyes of passersby, that sight screening? Okay, so yeah, we say, yeah, okay, based on that four-factor analysis, yes, this vehicle is on curtilage. Now, Collins versus Virginia says if you are going to go onto curtilage, the automobile exception doesn't apply, right? If that vehicle is in the true curtilage, what some lower courts call the true curtilage, what we refer to as the red area, that area that's immediately surrounding the home that is not open to uninvited guests, well, then you're going to need exigency, urgency, emergency, consent, or a warrant. And so per Collins v. Virginia, if this vehicle is in that red area, then yeah, you need a separate search warrant to affix that GPS tracker to that vehicle. Why? Because you have to cross a constitutionally protected threshold, a constitutionally protected area to gain access to that vehicle. And so yeah, you're going to need a separate warrant for that, to gain access to that area. If the vehicle is in what we call the yellow, that area that is open for knock and talks, that area that is open for routine call for service, that direct most path to the main point of access, usually a front door. Florida versus Jardines says that officers can enter that area as long as they're acting in keeping with established social norms. And so if the vehicle is in that area, can you walk into that area and slap a GPS tracker on a vehicle? Well, that's a more difficult question. Now, chances are you're not going to be affixing that GPS tracker to the vehicle during normal waking hours, right? And so there's an issue, because are you running afoul of the Girl Scout rule if you are going into yellow in an area that is outside established social norms when uninvited guests are not typically expected to walk into that area and attempt to initiate contact? Yes. And so best practice is going to be, if you guys are going into curtilage, if you're acting outside of established social norms, you're going to need a separate warrant to gain access to that area. Can you also include language in the search warrant affidavit for the GPS tracker that allows access to those areas, that describes that home and that curtilage with reasonable particularity, such that you say, this is where the vehicle is currently located, this is where I would like to affix the tracker? Yes, that is another possibility, right? And so if you guys want templates for search warrants, if you want example search warrants for just this kind of thing, I highly recommend you take our class, Advanced Search Warrants. BlueToGold.com, check out our catalog of classes. Advanced Search Warrants is a great one for issues just like this. I hope this helps. Until next time, guys, be safe out there and make good case law.